guys and gals, now we're here from Drakewing Game, and assuming you're on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Shelter. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm changer are up, and let's go! Teak causing lots of trouble again. Yay! Let's see where this is gonna go. Alright. I'm up, drunk. I'm the clearest thinking dog here, and the only one here who will speak out when no one else will. He thinks he's got you by the balls because he convinced you all he can't use shelter when you can't use shelter without him. That's bullshit. You're all getting manipulated by him, and something bad is going to happen unless you get rid of him. Teak, you're starting to sound a bit silly. Am I? Am I? All of you should know better than to trust the likes of him. Our country has been at war with everyone for longer than I've been alive. Didn't the cats pretend to be your family only to use and abandon you, Max? Didn't the bulls slay countless of your friends in the army, Chief? Didn't the dragons promise us a union, only to double-cross us in the end, Burry, sir? Indeed, but not the humans. If we didn't have one of the humans, we wouldn't even have shelter. And why would the humans want us here, huh? Can you tell for sure it isn't going to double-cross us too? Of course not. Nobody knows what he's thinking. None of us can understand him. Can you? But you should still know from experience. By the time you come to regret it, will already be too late, and the humans will... Just shut up. Bloody hell, just shut the fuck up, you dickhead. Ever since you came to Shelter, you've been a major pain in the ass, but we still welcomed you with open arms. We accept anyone. You've been living off our generosity, and you've yet to contribute anything meaningful. Who do you think you are to tell us who should and shouldn't be in Shelter? But Max, the humans. Damn it, Teak, stop saying humans. You've never met another human. So what? If there's one, then there are obviously more. No, there are no other humans. None in the whole wide world. Only Luke. And... Max freezes mid-sentence and gives me a worried side glance. I swear I can see him growing pale under his fur. He stutters while trying to come up with the right words. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, we don't know. There may be more of you. Somewhere. Okay. 5 minutes until sky's ablaze. I'm sorry for upsetting you, Max. I only wanted to... Teak, I think you should go for now. We shall have a long talk tomorrow. Teak looks between all of us. He opens his mouth to say something, but in the end he shakes his head and storms off the baths. I better go and lock the gate. Burry gets out of the water and disappears in the darkness of the corridor outside. The rest of us sit in silence. Teak coming to the baths was the last thing I wanted to happen tonight. Every time I see him, it turns into something unpleasant. Just for today, just for one night, I wanted to forget about everything that has been bothering me lately. Just for a few hours, I needed this feeling of belonging as a part of the pack with my friends. Because that's the closest to a pack I can hope for now, or maybe ever. What Max said just now, about no other humans being around, that's something I try not to think about. I've always clung to the hope that one day I will meet another one like me, regardless of how improbable that may be. Because the alternative feels so painfully lonely. Now, after hearing everything that was just said, I feel that unpleasant cold tension in my stomach, like little ice needles. You know, water time. Ooh. Calm down. It's okay now. I have to get a hold of myself like I always do. The climax of the night is coming. I can't worry my friends now. I can't worry them. Hey, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Really, I'm alright. I shouldn't have shouted at Teak. Teak? He's worried about Teak? It's okay, mate. You can apologize to him tomorrow. Give him a smooch and he'll forget all about it. What? So what you meant before was... Everything grows distant and mute to me. I stop paying any attention to their words. My mind gets flooded with unintelligible thoughts, and I feel the cold sparks growing in my stomach. Even the hot water doesn't feel any warm to me anymore. This is how I've been feeling when waking up from nightmares lately. A block of ice sitting in my gut, flowing through my veins, keeping me awake at night. This is the cold truth that I've been avoiding like a gullible child. At the back of my mind, I always knew. Even those whom I consider friends will never treat me like they treat their own. I will never be one of them. What am I even doing here? Dogs outside, please cover your ears. The turret will shoot in 10, 9. Here it goes, here it goes. 8, 7. Hey, mate, look up. You're gonna miss it. 6, 5, 4. Luke. 3, 2, 1. The dogs cover their ears while having their eyes up to the sky. I don't even bother. Skies ablaze was never supposed to be for me. Second dragon, silence. The silence before the storm, as they say. Except, the silence never ends. Why doesn't it shoot? Keep your ears covered, it will take you by surprise. No, something is off. Did you mess up the timing, Luke? Ha! That's hilarious. This is just begging to make an innuendo of. Oh, come on, don't make fun of him. He's embarrassed enough. You should probably go and fix it, huh? Go and fix it, then. What if I could? Come on, Luke, stop joking. A bunch of people are waiting outside. Yeah, they can wait. I grab a bottle of ale and bring it to my lips. Only to find out it's already empty. I throw it hard into the water, cursing hard under my breath. Hey, are you angry, mate? No, I'm not angry. Why? You kind of sound and act like you're angry. It's not a big issue that the cannon did not shoot on time. Don't let that sour your... I don't care about the turret. Go and tell them I will make it shoot tomorrow, or maybe in 2 days. I don't know. We'll shoot when I feel like it. I rise out of the water and step onto the now warm tiled floor. I feel myself wobble from the alcohol, from sitting in water for hours, and from all the built-up frustration. Where the hell are my pants? You're just joking, right? You're gonna go and check on the cannon, aren't you? Of course, Luke would never... No, I'm serious. You do whatever you want. I'm going to bed. Seriously, where are my damn pants? Luke, what's wrong? Nothing. Nothing is ever wrong. Everything is just bloody perfect. Luke, this is not like you. You're acting very inconsiderate. Me? Am I being inconsiderate? I have been working my ass off to prepare all of this for you. I always cut on sleep before every sky's ablaze, on top of keeping the usual shelter maintenance so you can party. Everything I do is for you. I made this place to give you all home, a pack that any stray dog can be part of. We know. But am I part of your pack the same way that every dog is? I don't understand. What does that have to do with anything? Of course you are. Yeah? Then why do you let Teak do that to me? Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap, I think I'm starting to understand now. You thought what? Don't you give me any of that. We thought you didn't care. We thought it wasn't a big deal. You are canines. You can literally use magic to look into my mind and feel what I feel. Luke. Every time I see Teak, he talks shit about me. Not because I did anything to him, because I never did, but only because I'm a human. And what do you all do? Support him and laugh it off. When he dangled me over the floor like a rag doll and nearly crushed my arm, you didn't stop him, Rune. You just stared at us and made jokes afterwards. Now he comes to the baths and straight up rants at me in my face, and you only react when he starts questioning your judgment? And then you don't even take a moment to see if I'm alright, because you're worried about him? Maybe Teak is right. Maybe I should just pack and leave. See if you can take care of all this crap by yourself. How about that? But of course not. You can't have shelter without me. If I leave, it dies. I am shelter. I'm starting to believe Teak, you know. You don't really care about me, do you? You only tolerate me because you have no other choice. Luke. That's just Teak. He's a dumbass. He doesn't even mean what he's saying most of the time. No, it's not just Teak. It's everyone. Whenever a new dog comes, they don't come to befriend me. They go to the other dogs. I always have to go and make the first move. I'm the one who has to break the ice and see past their differences and their prejudice. You can't imagine how tiring that gets. Obviously, we're different. I'm a human and you are canines. I try to ignore that plain fact, but there's only so far that one-sided denial can take me. The truth has always been clear and obvious from the start. I'll never grow a tail or a fur on my skin. No matter how hard I train, I will never match you in strength, dexterity, and your social skills. I've been bearing with it, clinging to the hope that somehow maybe the best is yet to come. What if I've already lived through the best of my life? What if this is as good as it gets? I will always be the only human among all of your dogs. I will never have a knot. And I will always be a stranger here. Luke, please, listen. Ah! Uh-oh. What was that? What's going on? I don't know, I swear. I didn't... All of us look between each other and across the now dark room. The sound of bubbles in the bath ceased and we can only hear the cold night wind. Eventually, a few distant howls reach us from the outside. Max jumps out of the water and climbs the rubble to reach the hole at the edge of the shelter. He lets out a long howl of his own, full of focus. By the time his call dies out, his fur looks like it's made of shining ice spikes. Still, he stays in the cold wind and focuses silently. Did he connect with someone? We all look at him, awaiting the news from the outside. Max looks at us. I can read fear in his eyes. The power across the whole shelter is down. Something is wrong with the turret. The feeling of cold in my stomach returns and grows tenfold. I forget to even breathe. What have I done? Is the horizon clear? No. Oh boy. They're coming. Survival, protection, love, honor, dreams. Since the beginning of time, the people of our realm have been bound to a never-ending strive for those ideals, their personal chase for happiness over and over again. But our world isn't a paradise. For us, the taste of progress is always short-lived and bittered with pain. Some think we simply aren't born for happiness. We are the creatures of paradox, born to both fight and perpetuate the struggle. Even in the ideal conditions, in prosperous lands, people's hearts are never truly free of conflict. It only changes its form. Oh god. Illusion, disillusionment, shame, loneliness, helplessness, death. And all the way down on the bottom, back in the abyss of creation, in the cold and sorrow, they always wait. Forever hungry, forever searching, forever yearning. In their primal, never-ending feast, they continue to grow stronger every time we do. Born through the corrupted borderlands, the ultimate fate in the unbreakable loop of immortality. The monsters, our natural enemy. And I brought them here, right when we're at our most vulnerable. There we go. I didn't want that. I only wanted to have fun. Is the world punishing me for just that? How's that fair? Crap, I can't speak! I feel that terrible cold pressure against my mind and throat. The debilitating stress in my stomach spreads across my whole body, making all of my joints tremble. My heart pounds so hard. Why can't it just stop? I can feel every single squeeze and push of it, overwhelming and sickening. I hate this feeling. This is the accumulation of everything I've been keeping hidden down inside for months, years, maybe my whole life, like a pile of dust and trash swept under a rug. But now oh god. But now a storm had come, and when it took the rug with the wind, it spewed that filth everywhere. All over my friends and everyone in shelter. Damn, I'm a terrible person. I'm the worst friend. This is not the time to feel sorry about myself. Everyone's lives are on the line, for crying out loud. Please, forget what I said just now. I didn't mean any of that. Luke! We have to go now. Rune, could you take charge? Please. I'll run to the control tower and fix whatever went wrong. I'm sorry. Luke! I start putting my clothes on in a hurry, not even drying myself up. I don't have any time to waste. I think I hear them saying something to me, but my thoughts are all over the place. I'm scared to hear their words. I definitely don't dare to look at any of them in their faces. Come on, don't just stand there, let's go! I take a deep breath and slap my own cheek to bring myself back to clarity. It doesn't help. Not at all. Still, I run back into the darkness of the corridor. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. And before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.